Hello, Good News Church. It is nice to see each and every one of you guys. Today, I wanted to talk about the faith that Caleb had. So if we look at the older time, the Old Testament, there was land that God promised through Moses, the land to Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. And what happened is there was 12 people, spies basically, that were sent into that land to see if Israel can conquer them and see how it's like, and just kind of see what it is first. And when the spies came back, 2 of them said, yeah, let's do it. God's on our side. We can definitely take him out and live there. But 10 of them, majority, basically said the land is good, but Jericho has high walls, and it looked like they weren't able to do it, which in all honesty they probably weren't, but with God's help they can do it. So basically it comes down here to trusting God. So the people, the majority then, actually decided to believe the 10 spies, and when they did that, God was actually really upset with them that he has brought them through basically getting them out of slavery. He has got them out of slavery. He got them out of all of the trials and all of those things. So because of that, God said, okay, so this generation will not see the promised land. So because of that, they would wander in the wilderness basically for 40 years. And then when most of the people have already passed away, the new generation would come. And actually both of those that said that they believe in God and that they would want to go into that land were with them. So once they actually, after the 40 years, they got into that land and God was helping them, and they started taking out the people there. They took out most of them, but they didn't take out all of them. They took out maybe, 80% of them. But the people they left, we'll see later in the books, they actually started to be kind of problematic and causing them problems. Basically here, after they've been living there for a while, Caleb then wanted to talk to, I forgot his name, but the leader at that time, and he said, hey, if you give me that land, I will go and I will fight. He at this point was 80 years old, but he says, I still believe that God is on our side, and if God promised us that land, that we will receive that land. So here is just awesome to see that even though throughout all of this years, and now he's so much older, he still kept on in faith in that promise that God gave him. And they went and they did what God wanted them to do, and they actually took over that land. So here's just a good example that sometimes, even though the majority might not have faith in God and might be questioning God's ways, if we stay true to what God promised us and follow in his ways, God doesn't go back on his word. He will not disappoint us. If we're faithful and obedient to him, he will love us and guide us and ultimately do his will. So I just want to encourage you guys to have faith like Caleb, and to continue to hold on to God's promises and to keep believing in God. All right, take care, guys.